Hey friendos, welcome to my valley. I'm excited to show you a full valley tour, full with an asterisk. I do have some parts that are left a little bit unfinished, a little bit of empty spaces. I did my best decorating in all the biomes, but I didn't want to shove in houses or whatever that I didn't feel like fit very well. So I left some spaces empty because at some point something is going to show up and I'm going to want space for it in my valley. So if you'll follow me, let's get started. As you can see, I have a cherry blossom castle in Wellskin, which is absolutely beautiful. I bought it right away when it came out and I have never changed it, and I'm never changing it. I can't think of anything that would be nicer than this. I'm sure Gameloft can, but for now, she lives there. So this is kind of my main shopping area. We have Scrooge's over here. We have a little cafe. Down there we've got Tony's. Here's Remy's. Tony's has a fancy little gazebo next to it for puppies to eat in. And we have Percy's little twirling treat holder in the corner. Here is our friendship portal. Is that what it's called? I forget what it's called. But yeah, so glad they finally put a skin on that because it used to be atrocious. Over here we've got Tiana's. Her place is where you go to propose. Remy's is where you go for a business meeting. If we go inside my little cafe, I haven't been here in a long time, but I know it is decorated. We have a rustic little, I don't want to say hipster because I don't feel like anybody says that word anymore, but we've got an eccentric little spot. I think it's kind of cute with this wallpaper. And we have some little knickknacks for sale here. We've got a tea brewing in the back. Some pies for sale. I don't have a lot of interiors decorated. Maybe 3. One of the interiors is going to definitely surprise you. Here we have the meadow. Since it's a really wide open area, I decided to split it in half using these glass gazebo walls. So I'll take you on this side first. Hello, Sully. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, it is nighttime. I'm doing this at night, and I refuse to change my clock because I'm afraid it'll break my game. So this is my house. This is my second house. This house is really cool because it kind of clips together really well and makes it look like one big fat one. This trick, I think I learned it from one of Suro's videos. Back here is where my pets hang out. Are there any pets here hanging out? No, pets are asleep, I guess. Here we've got Goofy's stall and a little place to eat what you buy from Goofy's stall. Got our neighbor Tiana over here. We've got the Pocahontas house here. Oh, and if you could see a bunny hopping over there, this is the what we got from Olaf's for the meadow, which I have not finished doing all those yet, but kind of want to because this piece is so nice. It's so nice. You can have bunnies just living here. No little windmill and bushes. It's so freaking cute. Then we have Lady and the Tramp's house. They're fancy. I forgot whose house this is. Is this Mochi's house? Anyway. And then we've got Goofy and Mickey. And Minnie's cat's house, Figaro. Which is, okay, quote unquote, Minnie's cat. Let's be honest. Then over here, we have some more neighbors. Another pet house. We've got Mickey here. This is a little fruit orchard, I guess you can call it. And we have Casita. Happy to see you too, Casita. and then a little kind of wild area here where we have Rapunzel living. And this is... I very quickly last week threw together a dream snap for the color explosion theme. I forget what it's called. I had other stuff here, but I put the smoke bombs in the back, and I left them there for a vibe. And I'll probably get rid of them because I don't think they actually go too well. On to the beach. In my opinion, the hardest biome to decorate. I had so many attempts to decorate down here. And only a few days ago, I decided to delete this entire area. And what I ended up with over in the grassy area is Eric's castle, with the Eric statue in front and his little ship, because he's so proud. Guys, when I saw this ship in the list of friendship rewards, I thought it was a full-size ship, because I saw other people's valleys that had a full-size Eric ship in it. When I tell you I was disappointed, this villa came with the aerial bundle, which I hesitated to buy for a really long time. Not sure why. I think just being a bit stingy with the moonstones, but I think in the end it was really nice. We got this carriage, we got some plants, planters, and there's another one. Have I used it here? Yeah, this one over here that I use all the time. A fountain came with it. There's some tables, chairs, a candelabra that has like a forks and spoons inside. It's really cute. So I decided to kind of leave this as beach area. People can enjoy the beach. And then we have the Ariel family over here. Over in this corner, we've got Moana's little private island. She has her little food area, and she has her little fish area. And out back, we have the bananas and coconuts. Thanks to Maui. She also has a little convoy of boats that she can take wherever she wants. Oh, excuse me, fish. I walked on you. Over here is our fancy area of the beach. This is our beautiful little villa that I also bought that immediately the first time I saw it. And it took me so long to get it into a build because, you know, I wanted to get it on the beach. But again, the beach is so difficult. And this little villa, I think that one is pretty new. Like within the past couple of months. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's cute. So maybe these are some Airbnbs. And then here you have your little fruit stand. You have a goofy stand and your vegetable stand, and our well lives right here. Over here is also wide open, except we've got Ariel's house out here. Thank you. So that when you come down here, all the way from the plaza out the, I don't know how to call it, the corridor from the meadow, you get this nice view, and we have these beautiful sparkles in the water. Maui lives right there. Stitch lives right there. Let us move on to the glade. For my glade, this is my most recent one. I actually really love this one, and I think I did the best job possible. This biome matches most closely what my original vision was. I had an idea, and I wanted to do it, and then I did it. And that doesn't always happen. Yeah, super happy with how this one turned out. So here we've got Aurora's house. We have Merida's house. She lives next to the well. Her spinning wheel is here. And Flynn's house is here. He has the cooking area. I try to keep a cooking and a crafting area on every single biome. This is Aurora's little seating areas for when she has her little friends over, her little princess friends. This flower garden thing from Wish Blossom Ranch, I am obsessed with it. It's so pretty. It glows like nothing else. This garden belongs to the fairy godmother. I put the garden and then I added extra bits around it because I felt like it was too small for her. She just seems like the type that would have an impressive garden. And she has her little spell book, a place to sit, because she's, you know, she's getting up there in age. And then we have a peaceful little new lawn area. She can sit here and look at the pond, or she could stand here and look at this pond, or she can do some sand scraping over here and hop in the jacuzzi. Or she has yet another water fixture over here. This is a shrine for something that I don't remember because we got that when she came to the valley so long ago. And okay, then I have these new castle walls up that makes kind of like, I don't want to say a fortress. I wanted to emulate kind of an entrance to a kingdom that isn't here, but this is the entrance to it. Well, inside here is the entrance to it. But I did manage to keep the mining nodes open. And I tried to shove as much stuff as I could back here so my moonstone chest wouldn't spawn in a stupid area that I would never find. Sticks everywhere. So imagine this is the courtyard of a little kingdom. I think it's cute. We have some golden floor. These castle walls are beautiful. The weeping willow is beautiful. We have, oh, these are again the plants from the aerial bundle. We can come out here and get to our other mining node, or we can fish. Also got these little water fountains, I want to say last week, maybe week before, in the premium shop. So nice. And I think we can also fit there. Yes, we can. So we can still fish, we can still access everything you need to access. But look how pretty that is. Yet another place that someone could propose. How cute. And then the outside is a little bit less extravagant. Oh my god, go little hedgehog, go! You're so cute! A little bit less extravagant, but we have a couple of little statues. And then a little seating area for like a picnic. You can come and sit under the tree, by the pond, by the river, by the castle. It is a vibe and a half. So up next, we're gonna pop up to Sunlit Plateau, and this one is a kind of overgrown jungle theme. We come in here. This is where I have Aladdin's area. His gem stall is here. Tiana's place is here. Mulan's tea place is here. He has a fancy little area. I feel like for a princess and prince, their house is not that grand, so I wanted to give them a kind of grand property. Although I am considering moving them to Glittering Dunes over in Eternity Isle and bringing Scar's Cave back here, because currently I have Scar's Cave in the sands, so I might just swap them out. We walk by here. Just a lot of foliage, dirt paths with some rocks on the side, a little seating area. People love it over here. This area is so popular. I think it's because they like to look out into the plaza, which they would always do before the seating area was there. We've got Simba, Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa's area, and Nala's waterfall, and the Neverland waterfall, with a little quote-unquote bridge. I used to have Tigger's house here, but I moved it into the Honeyglow Woods so he could be with his little friends. A little camping area, and then a little bench where you could sit, watch the boats go by, have a little proposal. I'm telling you, there's so many romantic spots here. So on this side is one of the places that I left kind of empty. I just put this fancy Nala house here. I do want to add a little bit more around her house, but for now, Honeyglow Woods has taken over my life. So I have this waterfall, and in front of it is the pillar. And then if we come over here, this is my market area. So we have a food market. we have a clothes and fabric market. This one sells flowers. This one does clay.
My. Everyone here seems so busy.
Yes, Snow White sells clay. This is the book area. And this is where you can go for tea. I think the tea one is very cute. They have prepared teas, and you can buy the tea leaves, and you can buy the teapots. So cute. And if we come back here, we have the bathroom. So if you're in the market, you won't be stuck without a bathroom. Up next, we have the Forgotten Lands, which I want to enter from the other side, because I think it's prettier from this side. First things first, abandoned RV. Yes, I know that it belongs to Buzz Lightyear, but he is a toy. So, abandoned RV. We've got the Dreamlight Library with the telescope and the floaty little planet things, which are so cute. So he can sit, Merlin can sit in this nice chair, matches his telescope, look at the stars. Good stars. Ooh, look at that water. Cool. Lots of stars out tonight, looks great. Here's his potions. I don't ask what he does with his potions, and frankly, it's none of my business. Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mannequins. Goofy Stall. Wait till you see what's inside this haunted mansion. You'll never guess what's inside. A very adorable pink and purple hair salon. This was set up for a Dream Snap a while ago. I forgot what it was called. Look at that mirror. That mirror is so funky. But yeah, I had an empty building, and this is what's in it. I'm pretty sure I got 4K on that Dream Snap, so I guess other people besides me liked it, so that was nice. So once we leave here, we can come out into the creepy candy woods and find Miss Vanellope's house. It's giving a Hansel and Gretel story. You go in the forest, you find a house made of candy, and then Vanellope eats you. I have this as my main house on Eternity Isle. And over here we have the well next to it, and there's some greenhouse wall back here just to try to block Vanellope's a little bit, and some walls here, so it's kind of enclosed within this guy's property. For the dreaded treehouse that we cannot move, I fenced it in. I put a little foliage. I put some Cruella gates beside it. It is plain to see that I did not have enough fence to get this to go close enough so that the doors could close. But oh well. Woody's carousel is here because I think it's really creepy. Speaking of creepy, we have Jack and Sally's house over here. We got his little pumpkin tree. In a couple of months, Halloween time, maybe we'll get something. We can come back here and we have this weird crystal area and our pillar. Oh my god, a moonstone chest. That's the second one that I found today. I am so #blessed. Wow, love that. Thank you. Let's pop over to the Forest of Valor. I said Forest of Valor. I actually meant Plaza, because once again, there's a specific way that I want to enter here, and the well is not the way to do it. Let's go. Here's my adorable and cozy forest. My cooking area. I'm so sorry if you can hear explosions in the background. There's a fireworks show outside my house. Here we have Belle's little cottage. That was my main player house for a while because I think it's so sweet. Editing Sasha here. So sorry, you can definitely hear the fireworks the entire time. I have a crappy mic. I'm sorry. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite of all the Disney movies. Gaston's is here. I don't think he deserves it, but the vibe is right, so I let him stay. He's got a little kind of flower station over here. I put up these paper guys. One of the rewards from Olaf's. I just thought it was a cute way to fill this little space. And our windmill is here, which is also stunning. Sorry, I'm saying stunning so much. Everything in this game is stunning. I wouldn't put it in my valley if I didn't think it was stunning though, right? And Belle's other house, which is, guess what? Guess what? It's stunning. Who would have thought? A seating area. This is where raccoons live, another reward from Olaf's. This house is somehow associated with Storybook Vale. This is my main house over there. Again, I have two together to make it look like one big house. Over here, we have a big lead up to Belle's castle. I will say I'm not extremely happy with how this turned out, but I played around with it and redid it so many times. We have these romantic date night tables here. Kind of as we go towards Frosted Heights, you'll notice. Are you kidding me? Another moonstone chest? Oh my gosh. As we get closer to Frosted Heights, the bushes get snow on them because it's getting colder as we go up there. Over here is just a carriage on the way to the castle, a little crafting table over on the side. And I want to enter this other area, this other specific way. So we leave this little adorable forest area, and as we get closer to Frosted Heights, I have this kind of Wish Blossom Ranch area, which is also very new. I think it needs some more little stuff around, little details, maybe some shrubs. But we have this main seating area where all the villagers can come in and hang out and warm up. You're right, Anna. You are so right. We've got our stables, so there's always horses inside each other in the corner. They can also come in here and get a beverage. This is the main house. Of who? Do not ask, because I do not have an answer. Our well is here. That's why I didn't want to fast travel over here, because I didn't want to start off in here. Because this is kind of the end. Last biome! Let's go! Up here is kind of a frozen Wish Blossom Ranch, sometimes Christmas hybrid. So down the main stretch, you got this big house. I think that's our main player house over in Wish Blossom Ranch. A little stall for hot cocoa. A little stall for some sweet treats. A little place to sit while you eat your sweet treats. Another truck that is permanently here, I guess, because a tree grew in front of it, so I guess he's not moving anytime soon. Goofy's, Kristoff's, the accidental player house that we started off with. They share a yard, and their yard is so cute. They have built snowmen together. They do some blacksmithing. I don't know what people use the anvil for. And then as we cross over here, we are in the frozen area. So we have the sisters' two houses. Unofficial house. Official house. Official sled. She's got a little fenced in area to have dinner with her friends and fam. The obligatory cooking station. And if we come back here, we can access this mining node and the little cave. Look at us, besties. Just a couple of gals hanging out in the snow. We are basically finished.
Look at all the stars.
Look at all the stars. We have an igloo over here. No one lives in there. And we have our well. And then we can come back down and warm up in the Forest of Valor. Well, look at that. The sun's coming up. Wonderful. just in time to finish our nighttime tour of my valley. So I hope you like it. If you do like it, you can press the like button, and you can also subscribe if your little heart desires. If you see me live, come drop in. Otherwise, leave your comments in the comments section. What a stupid thing to say. If you see anything that you like, that you want to steal, go for it. Have at it. Have a wonderful time. So, that said, that is it from me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you later.